Good morning and welcome to Maria's DIY world. I'm sorry I didn't post last weekend. I couldn't fit it in, the whole ordeal with the lamp, and then that was the weekend before, and then my son had a birthday party and we went to my nephew's birthday party, so I just didn't have any time to do it. But I'm ready again. I just have to walk my dog because you need to do stuff like that as well. The weather has been so foggy lately and wet, but I guess spring is coming because you can hear all the birds in the background. So one of the first things that I want to do is swap out these boxes up here. I have had them for I don't even know how many years, but they're still good actually. And I hate throwing stuff out just because I don't like the color any longer. So I am going to take it to my local thrift store so they can resell them and then they can make some money. So yeah, going to the store, swapping those out. I'm going for bamboo this time because I like the wood look, and bamboo is just nice and sustainable. So that's what the car looks like, even though I'm in the carport, because it has been so foggy lately. There we go, that's much better. There were so many people at that store, that was ridiculous. And the parking lot, oh my goodness. I'm so glad I went early and not just waited until the rest of the store opened, because yeah, that was a lot. But yeah, let me just swap things around. And I know that this is such an easy fix and I could have done this earlier, but you have to remember that I'm a single mom and I live off of a single income. So I have to make sure I have the money. So, and he always think it's about him. Okay, so I have one for bike related stuff and I have one for shoes related stuff. No, I did buy an extra just to make sure that, I'd rather buy an extra and then return it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. We have an oil spill. Oh no. Vigo, come on. That's actually why I kept the plastic boxes for so long. Because you don't want this oil to spill all over a wooden box. But I like the look of a wooden box way better. So I guess I'm cleaning now and figuring out which one is leaking and throwing it out. I don't know what leak. It has to be this one, even though it's dry on the outside. It can only be this one. And you can see it does have oil on the inside. I'm just gonna throw it out because this is actually only oil we have for a chain, so I'll just have to buy a new one. Don't want it to leak. One of my least, well, except for maybe electrics, one of my least favorite DIY jobs is being a bike mechanic. But I do have all these parts now and I will just sort them and put them back in, well, put them in the new box. We use our bikes a lot in Denmark, so you do want to have all those spare parts so you can fix your bike fast and, move on. All these little parts for tire repair. Oh, they're so sticky. It's a little bigger, but that's okay. I have stuff that I need to put behind. So I need this, what is that called, a shoehorn? for when my dad is here so he can get his shoes on. This is the key to the door to my attic. And these are bike tire pumps. You need those. So let's see if I can stuff that behind there. And so I do think that I need a third one. So you can't see all of that stuff. Well, now they stick out way too far. So I think I need a different plan for those things laying over there. But I do think it was a good idea with the third one. So I am going to cut off the tag. So what did I do? Well, I'm not that tall, so I just put it on top. Because you can't see the mess. That's not gonna work when I pull it out of a box and I'll get it in my face. But for right now, it's just right there. I need to figure something out. So I'm still working on it. The good thing is I put 6 sets up for sale and I sold them right away. So that's progress. So if you're new to my channel, you don't know that I am in my entrance room and I am doing more details out here. In general, working through my house, renovating little thing by little thing, making my house and making it really nice. I have neglected it for so long because I had severe stress, but now I'm all better. But I mounted the lamp last vlog and I'm not happy with the wire hanging like that. I want it in the groove. So when I saw my local store's advertisement paper came out and they showed nano tape, I thought maybe that was the way to go. So I rushed to the store and bought some. So I'm going to try and see if I can fix that. I don't think it's dirty because I just put it up, but you know, just to make sure. I don't want to put too much tape up there because even though they're not supposed to leave any glue behind if you pull it back down, I don't know if I believe in that. So just putting 2 little pieces up there. That is so much better. Just look at that, you hardly see it. Wow, that looks good. And now we're at it, let's just remove that sticker. I don't know if you're actually supposed to remove it because it's a certification, but I don't like it right here in the middle of my wall. All right, it's gone. So for the next task out here, I'm going to finish the end wall of, this is an old bookcase that I turned into a shoe rack. And if you've been with me for a while, you saw me do this. It's a scrap project. So all of these pieces came from a different project, so it was free. But to finish it, I need to sand and paint. And for that, I'm just glad that I have partnered with ROLLINGDOG again, using their paint rollers and paint brushes, so I can actually finish this up nicely. My own old roller just died on me, so that's just really nice. So I'm just going to create an even surface over here. See, I've already started. Because this is all added on, so there's a little gap over here. It's not too bad. But it's another one of those work in progress things because you need to fill in the holes, and then you need to sand and prime and paint. All right, let's leave that to dry, and then I can open my new paint roller set from ROLLINGDOG. So there are 4 rollers in here in this nappiness. I don't know what you would call it, and this kind. So I have 8 rollers all together. And you know, usually it's just so annoying when there's a paint roller that you really like, then you only have that one of them. But now I have a lot. I think I'm going to use this one because I don't need a really nappy one. I have another set here. Let's see. I thought it would be good for all of these corners here. And the set, I only have really cheap, bad old brushes, so I really needed new ones. So that's gonna be good. And I often need them in corners up against the trim and stuff like that, so can't wait to use those. I've been looking for this part for so long. I thought it was black. It was dark gray. I was looking at this picture, and because that one is black, I thought that was black, but then I turned the page and I realized it was dark gray. There are just so many special parts in Lego that, yeah, did I say weeks? I don't know, months, years before I'm done. You kind of look like a paint roller. Maybe you're part of ROLLINGDOG. All right, so I got my paintbrush, my roller, and my primer ready. So I already sanded and wiped it down, so I think I'm ready now. Oh, look at that. Seriously? Watch out, I might confuse you with the roller. It has actually already been primed before, but after I decided to sand it again, I needed to prime again. But look at this. It looks really good. Gonna roll it again, but I need to, you know, get into all the little cracks and crannies. So after I used my last paintbrush from ROLLINGDOG, I kind of just let it sit for a week in a plastic bag to keep on painting, and I wasn't meant to do it for a week. I think it was even longer. And then it got that paint residue left over on the paintbrush, and it was so stuck. And usually that's what ruins paintbrushes, and to my big surprise it came right out. So the other paintbrush is basically as good as new. So that is a big pleasant surprise to me. All right, let me just roll again. Wow, I really needed a new one. The last one didn't really roll anymore, and it didn't really cover that well anymore. I didn't realize it was that bad. Now I know that. Wow, this looks so much better. So this is one of the old paintbrushes that I ruined. I have to throw it out because, yeah. And this was what I got last time. You see, there's nothing left, even though there was so much in it. Still nice and soft. But the good thing about, well, as I pulled out this bookcase, I realized that I have white paint on the wall. So I thought I would just paint that really fast. And that's a good thing about having, I already kind of started, having more than one rolling part to the roller, because now I don't have to wait for it to dry. Goes right behind. Looks good. All right, then we have more drying time. If you would like one of these wonderful rollers as well, check out the link in my description. And thank you, Rolling Dog, for partnering with me on this vlog. I really needed new gear. So the primer's dry. The wet rollers are not, but I have a third one. Oh, don't go there, vehicle, please. Or you will end up on mine. You will be the roller. So it's basically the same color, more or less. It's not though, but it's a grayish white. So you can't actually see it on here. I think I forgot to say, but it's the same color as on the radiator cover. So, you know, even though right here is a different pattern, it's still the same color. So the last thing I want to do out here is somewhat ridiculous, absolutely unnecessary, and I can't help myself. Because when I watch YouTube videos of people buying old houses, or yeah, mostly old houses, they find secret rooms and secret compartments. And I have a standard build from the late 80s, and there are nothing in here is exciting like that. But I built this radiator cover and I added 3 drawers. And the middle one, we don't use the middle one. By the way, I love these drawers. So I thought they're rather deep and pretty thin. So I thought I would add a secret compartment in here. So I'll put in a fake bottom, and then, I don't know, I have to put something in there in the secret compartment. I don't know what. Maybe I'll make a treasure hunt for my children. I don't think they will ever find it, so maybe I'll have to mark it with a cross or something like that, so they know they have to wonder what's with that drawer. But let's do it. All right, 8 centimeters. How deep do I want to make it? 6 centimeters. And how wide is it? 24. So I have a leftover piece of the 5 millimeters MDF, so I thought I would use that. So this is the bottom, the new fake bottom. 8. bevel cut on the second cut, so it's easier to lift it up. Still have my fingers. It's getting dark, but it has been such a nice day. Oh, I'm adding glue. Oh, that is in the way. I only have these really big ones. Still in there. I'm so excited for this. It's ridiculous. Okay. Now we just wait. Let's see if we can add a little piece of string to pull it out by. I can't center it because of the screw in the drawer. So let's see if I can do it here. Oh my goodness, look at that. You can't even see it. And then you just pull. I still have wet glue, so I can't play around with it too much. So I've been trying to figure out for a while what to put in there. And then I remember I have this little red box, and in it I have all these special coins. They're all just Danish 20s. Well, these are old coins, they don't exist anymore. And they're very special. They don't usually look like this. So I thought I would put those in there. So in that way, you will actually find a real life treasure. There you go. I need my mystery box.